Hi there, welcome back to another Bob Blast. I'm Bob Burridge. This one is all about collage and painting. Many years ago, I think around 1978, I was doing collages with just printed magazine pieces of paper. It was like tearing out little pieces of paper and gluing them all together so it acted almost like a mosaic. Okay, that was the technique then. I didn't use any paint, just little pieces of paper. Today, however, my technique is a whole lot different. I'm adding paint now, gluing the paper down, painting on top of it, scraping it away, and this is what I'm doing today. Let's do a little demo. And so one of the questions I'm asked a lot is, what kind of a glue do I use? And what do I really use? Well, I use small pieces of black and white paper, usually Xeroxed at the local Office Max type stores. Black and white, I don't use color. And the glue that I use is this gel medium. Everybody makes it. Gel medium, it's an acrylic glue. I put it everywhere, my paints even mix with it. And so I have my scraps ready to go. Different patterns, I make my own sometimes with tissue paper. Xerox that, different sizes. I have my glue brush, handy dandy little brayer. I'm so excited about seeing all this stuff in front of me. I want to get painting. Here we go. So this is how I do it. I'm not your typical collage person where I cut out little pieces of paper and glue that down and stick it down. I put glue all over the whole canvas. Start canvas everywhere. It's one less thing I have to be concerned about. All right, lots of glue. So you see how thick I can put it in there? Lots of glue. Now, I don't use scissors, don't use knives. Stick it right in there and get all the air bubbles out using the same brush, right? At this point, I'm just playing, literally playing, goofing around. Oh, this will be an abstract painting when it's finished. But I'm playing with the different kinds of patterns, different repetition. I like surprises. Here comes a surprise. Look at that. So everything's full of glue. It's going to dry optically clear when it's dry. So it looks a little milky right now. That's because I have glue on top of it, right? And really pushing it in there, lots of glue on top, and one more. Let's put it right in here. There we go. What the heck? More glue. Don't be so stingy. And now I'm ready to do the painting. So here are some pieces that are in progress. It's paint on top of the tissue paper and the collage paper, even the cardboard, coming in and painting on top of the pieces, then scraping in and having surprises. So whether I'm working on paper and or a canvas, I do the same technique. Here we are. The glue is still wet. That didn't stop me. I'm gonna keep painting now. Here comes the best part, where you're putting paint on top of the pieces. There we go. And then you can wipe away, scrape away, and get other images coming through. These are the surprises that I happen to like an awful lot. Wiping it away, scraping, finger painting. And you know what? Because it's acrylic paint, I'll stick in paper right on top of it because it's all acrylic. So it's all this building up, and this goofy playing all the time. Make sure you leave lots of room for play time. There you go. Oh, ooh, ooh. I entertained myself. Anyway, there we go. That's the first layer. Now I'll let that dry and come back with a different color. So this next layer I'm just going to start to simplify. Very simple at this point. I'm using white gesso. It's opaque. So that way it will cover parts up. Cool. I prefer gesso as opposed to titanium, only because I use so much of it. There we go. And again, I don't have a theme on this one. I'm just painting until I see something I've never seen myself ever having done it before in this video. I like the structure. There we go. Ah. More gesso. More gesso. Surprises. Surprises me every time it turns out. There we go. And I'll stop at this point. First, let me do a little more scraping. Yeah, you never know. Now I'm going to stop and I'll let that dry. So that's how I do my collages with my paint, building up lots of layers, back and forth, lots of layers. It works for me. It's a great way to have fun. I'll see you on the next Bob Blast. Some of you have emailed me about how can I tell if the paint is translucent or opaque. Well, we never read these labels, so they made these labels for us artists. On the transparent one, they have a swipe of color, and you can still see those little black dots right in there. On the opaque one, swipe of color, it's opaque. You can't see the black dots anymore, so it's visual. Transparent, opaque. Hope that sums it all up for you.